Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. And you?
I'm good. Just getting everything set up real quick. Okay. All right. So, yes, I'm gonna do a little. I'm just gonna watch you a little bit, and I just want to see where you stand so far. Do you mind? I'm gonna have to like leave the group with you. Why don't we do Discord? It might be better because I'm gonna have to be getting in and out of groups with you, I think. So like,
Alright.
if you queue up right now or I queue up, then it's gonna bring us both in there, and I won't be able to spectate you. So I'm gonna throw you a Discord invite. Hey, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello, I'm gonna have to turn you up slightly. Alright, try talking.
Hello?
There we go. Okay. Alright, so like I said, just go ahead and queue up. I'm gonna watch you, and I don't think I'm gonna do any coaching just yet. I'm just gonna see where you stand. Uh, and then we can kind of go over like one match. So I've been thinking about this a lot. It might not be fair for me to judge you on like one match necessarily because you might not be warmed up. Which I mean, we'll just see. We'll just see where you are. So
Okay.
when you're in a match, we'll see. So how long have you been playing Mercy?
Since Overwatch launched.
What about before that with like any other games that have this kind of game style of healing?
Actually Overwatch is really my first person shooter.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, what are some things you think that you might not be doing right or wrong? Have you ever gone back and like watched like some of your stuff you've done?
Um Actually haven't because my computer isn't able to handle me recording some of the stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Do you
But
have an
I
Nvidia card, by the way?
I do.
Yeah, you should try Shadowplay sometime. That's what I'm actually using right now to stream.
Alright, I just got in a mat.
Yep, I'm spectating. It won't let me do anything for 27 seconds. This will be fun. This is kind of like a test run for me. Doing people that I've never really met or befriended before, you know. So this is like, you know, stepping out of my comfort zone of just like trying to show friends different things.
Mhm. The thing I think I have the most problem with is probably my resurrection.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure when, like, oh, should I res this one person because we really need them, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Hello! I live for a good fight.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So I'm watching you right now in this opening.
Alright.
Reinhard, don't you think it's time you hung it up? You're not getting any younger.
Never. I will fight to my last breath.
See through the dragon's
Greetings.
eyes.
So, alright, I won't, I need to be taking notes.
Attackers incoming.
Alright, I'm gonna write some stuff down while we play.
Stop the payload.
Form up. Healing stream engaged. Group up with me. Where does it hurt? Right beside you. Let's get you back out there. Damage boost engaged. Group up here.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield. Strike!
Healing stream. I need healing. Ever get that feeling of deja vu? Group up.
Barrier activated.
Get them off me. I'm taking care of you.
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
Affirmative. My ultimate is ready. Go. I'll be watching over you.
I have spotted the enemy.
Come out and face me.
Patching you up. I'm under. Good as new.
Sorry about all like the pecking and stuff. I'm just writing down some stuff.
It's fine.
Understood. Join me. I'm here. I'm being attacked.
友人の剣をくれ
I'm taking care. Till Valhalla.
I am ready.
You're ready to do some damage. Let me get you patched up. I require medical attention. Mercy in the righteous stance. Oh!
Found the enemy.
I need
Come
you.
and face me. Pardon me. Come out and face me. I've got you in my sights.
Schaden verstärkt. I require medical attention. Group up with me. Damage increased.
Start your engines.
You've got this.
The dragon
Healing stream
within me.
engaged. Help me!
60 seconds remaining.
Let's stop the payload. Group up here.
Thank you, my friend.
Where does it hurt? Let's try that again. I require medical attention. Clear. I am ready to revive you.
30 seconds remaining.
Pull together. We can do this. My ultimate is ready.
We're not supposed to coach, but
Come out and face me.
that's good. You didn't have to.
I'm with you.
10 seconds remaining.
Doing great, team. I calculate our victory is imminent.
Nice. Congrats. So if there's another match, like there might be like offense for you, and then I'll just watch that one as well. But if there's not, then I'll tell you what I wrote down.
Double. Double kill.
If there's just another map, just like back out for a minute so we can go. But if there's not, then like I said, I'll just watch.
Alright. Looks like
That's fine. That's fine. I'll just watch it. It'll be more for me to like ascertain where you are. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Okay, are you ready for my assessment?
Mhm.
So I think you did pretty good. If I had to say without looking at your rank, I would say you're right in like the plat range, which is where you are. So you're doing really good. But like I said, I think everyone has like room to grow. I think I said that on the post. So kind of like some things that I wrote down were the one thing that I saw that you didn't do was you didn't really communicate with your team. Now that could have just been that because you were in Discord with me and you didn't, maybe I didn't hear it, I guess. I don't know because you're in there, but I noticed you didn't really communicate, and that's kind of a really huge thing. You're like the caboose of the entire team while at the same time being the conductor. You're in the back trying to keep everyone alive, and you're the eyes of everything, but you're also the conductor trying to create like strategies right then and there, especially when you're going with like a fair mercy. I know there wasn't like a fair mercy in your team, but you can always like call things out, and then people can turn around and then they can, you know, counter them.
right.
You did pretty good with not having tunnel vision. A lot of lower level mercies, they just seem to have like a lot of tunnel vision on like who they're healing, and you know, if there's a battle ensuing, you know, they'll just be watching the battle. They're not like, you know, I saw a few times when you would lock the beam on someone and you would you know, you would be looking for like another target or something. So you acknowledge that the beam is on someone. It's not going to just like disappear when you turn, which is good. But at the same time, I did notice that you never really check behind you when you're healing, and then, you know, there'll be flankers and stuff. There'll be tracers back there. When you're in the back row, you always need to be trying to find A, the flanker, and B, you need to always have like an escape route if there is a flanker on you, or if the team's about to die, you always need to know there's going to be an escape route. Otherwise, you just get caught with your pants down.
Right.
So I noticed that like you didn't really turn around a whole lot. It was very periodic. You didn't do it as much as like you should. I noticed some problems that you had that really put you in that plat level is your positioning, and a lot of Mercy is about communicating, trying to set people up so that you can position yourself accordingly, and that just comes with communication, right? Let's see. I noticed that you understand the Guardian Angel reset. A lot of lower level Mercies don't really know about that, and that's just going to be a thing that a lot of Mercies are going to have to get used to, especially with the new PTR rework. That's still going to be a really big thing with the resets. However, I noticed when the Genji had ulted, he didn't kill you, but I noticed there was a target you could have rezzed. You could have countered his ultimate and res that target for the invuln status, and I noticed you didn't do that. Sometimes it's okay to do tempo reses. A dead Mercy is a useless Mercy, and if that was a better higher level Genji, he would have killed you. But he didn't, and it worked out in your favor, but that's because of like where he was with his skill level. So I say that if you had res the guy, you know, you could have like survived, and you would be building ult again faster than as if like you died.
Right.
That's pretty much what I've gathered so far on one match. So if you queue up again, I'm gonna start coaching you a little bit based on this stuff.
All right.
So as soon as you queue up, I'll be able to spectate. You did good though. I noticed that you had pretty good gameplay. It's just, you know, there are a few things like communicating with your team. You know, if you want, you can definitely communicate while I'm here. You know, I only will talk when I see like an opening.
Also, one thing, you probably won't be able to hear it because my
Push to talk. I figured.
yeah, my push to talk.
Yeah, I kind of was figuring that you could have been talking to your team, and I wouldn't have heard it. I don't know if I'm spectating I can hear voice chat. I assume I can't. And if that's the case, then I figured you just had push talk on. Okay, I'm going to spectate.
Now arriving at Ilios.
So this is a big Fair Mercy phase.
Prepare to attack.
Fair Mercy map.
Select your hero.
Lots of openings for flankers, and it's harder for you to position yourself on this one, I've noticed.
I'll enjoy the quiet while it
What's your DPI and sensitivity at, by the way?
I'm here.
I'm not sure about my DPI, but my sensitivity is at
5,
It's at what?
4, 3, 2.
39.
39 sensitivity, so your DPI, it feels like you're at like 300 DPI right now. That's what it feels like.
Damage boost engaged.
I mean, it's not like anything I would change or recommend. It's kind of a personal preference.
Heilstrahl activated.
Okay, so you should be right now turning around, looking around you to find like an escape route and see if there's anyone there. And then you can you can ascertain everything that's happening around you. You can go in. Looks like you guys took it. There's a guy on your left in there, by the way. You should call that Genji out. He's gonna try to flank on the left.
Let's get you back out there. Damage increased. Right beside you. Our point is under attack. Where does it hurt? My ultimate is ready. Enemies here.
No one can hide from
Connection ongoing.
Nice job with building res this early on. That's good. Try to get your team to group
I'm
together.
taking care of you. Group
Like,
up.
as Mercy, you're not a carry hero, so your carrying ability has to do with your communication. Being able to get your team to work accordingly. Otherwise, it's just going to be like any other game. She's not like a carry hero that can just kill everyone and win the game. It's all about you being able to help your team capitalize on strategy.
Right.
I could use some assistance.
So just tell them to kind of like stay together in case like they push in, and then you can capitalize on the res. Watch around you, watch around you. See, like that right there. You gotta, it's good that you turned around. There's a guy above you, it's a Reaper. He's gonna drop into your left right there.
Cover me.
Defend the point.
Still with you. Till Valhalla. Help me.
So one thing you could do right there is you could kind of like hover off the map slightly, and then you could be targeting the dead targets, and you could have flown back on. It's a little bit risky, but I've done it. You know, you can hover, of course, and then certain heroes won't be able to get to you.
Alright.
Hey. You ga wagateki wo kurau!
I'm taking care of you.
My ultimate is ready. No one can hide from my sight.
Heilstrahl activiert.
So careful, don't overextend.
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
Shield generator online. Defense established.
Alright, so if you go in there to heal him, do you have an escape route? So he kind of is like going and hoping you're going to go in with him, but
Get them off me.
I would back out. He's overextended right now. You have no other
Let me
teammates
get
with
you
you.
patched up.
It was inevitable she was going to die, but the difference is she died and you didn't, so you're able to keep healing. She wasn't in her suit either, so. Oh, you're in a bad position here, my man.
Yeah.
So like I said, a lot of being a good Mercy is just being able to like understand positioning and understanding team strategy so that you can carry your team that way.
Right.
That's where you are with your level right now. To really improve, you're going to have to really capitalize on that. Not so much mechanical skill, while you can still grow with that, like with your positioning and a few other things. You know, it's just being able to help your team.
First round.
Nice. And you had res, so that's good.
Score 1-0.
I'm back in the fight.
See if they can go fair mercy, because this is one of those things I was talking about. Like you're trying to
I can't wait to get into the
trying to
fight.
build a really good team comp so that you will be successful in here, which makes them successful. With the fair mercy combo, it'll be really strong if the fair is any good.
Performs their function, victory is assured.
Yeah, I said that in, I
Yeah, I
typed
saw
that out because nobody else is in.
I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No one else is in voice.
5,
Yeah.
4,
Oh yeah,
3,
that's fine.
2.
You needed a
One.
doctor?
Round 2. Capture
Yeah, they
the
don't care.
objective.
It's okay. It's typical.
Your support has arrived. Powered up.
Enemy spotted.
Let me get you patched up.
You should stay on the left there. It's safe because you have a team member with you there.
Behind you.
I've got you.
No, don't leave the left.
The objective is now active.
Reporting. My turn.
Nice. All right.
I will not
So
waste this
she should not be pushing up.
Greetings.
I mean, there's a Reaper up there, top right, by the way.
I'm taking care of you.
So one thing you could do with Fair Mercy as like a tactic, if your Fair doesn't die, I don't know how she died, is don't just hover around with Fair Mercy. You can let go, hit the ground, and then fly back up to her. Time the cooldown of Guardian Angel. It's like, I think 1 second, so you fly up, and then you drop down, and then you fly up, and then drop down. It just makes it harder. And by doing that, you can be within distance of other people that need healing.
Enemy contact.
There's a guy up top right.
They're all over me.
He's up there. So that's him right there.
Form up.
Game on. I need healing.
You needed a doctor?
So don't chase him. He's just gonna die, and then you'll be killed. Because the Reaper's gonna go in there with him.
You should be at peak performance levels.
That's kind of like what I'm noticing with like platinum level is like it's everyone's positioning versus everyone else's positioning.
Yeah.
When I play with a bunch of friends who are mixed rank, usually I'll have like a Pharah, and we'll just go in and I'll just like completely rely on her as like a carry hero. We'll just go in and get the picks, and then everyone else just cleans up. Instead of trying to rely on the entire team, I rely on one team, and everyone else is kind of fodder. That doesn't mean I'm not healing them, but that just means I'm diverting a lot of my attention to the Pharah.
You are protected.
Mecha activated. Nerf this. Get to cover. This objective has my name written all over it.
Ah, the wonders of modern medicine. My ultimate is ready. Go.
Securing the
I'll be
objective.
watching over you.
So you've been holding res for a while now, by the way. I know you really haven't had an opening.
I am claiming the objective.
Where does it hurt?
Alright, so right here, you've won this team fight. Think about where they're going to be coming from and try to time that. This is where you start working with your team.
You have my thanks.
You can also use that death pit if you're actually, if you're with the Fair Mercy a lot. I wouldn't risk that.
Simple geometry.
You might be able to get 2. No, it's just out of range. Yeah, it sucks. What does your player do? Or what does she do? So you're just like one at a time starting to fall. PTR rework is going to be so good. It'll be like when people are just solo falling like this, you're in bad positioning right now. Because you're in a line of sight on the right over there, where they're all coming from.
Our point is under attack.
Damage amplified.
All systems checked out.
There's a Pharaoh above
Let me
you.
get you patched up.
Just damage who's hurt.
Not waste this opportunity.
She's smart, she'll take to the air. There it is. Nice.
I always get my thanks.
There it is. Nice. Go for the res. Free man. I think you just got a 1 bit. No, you got 2. Oh, that's okay. They did like 2 or 3 ults right there.
Consolidate our defenses on the fight.
Valkyrie online.
The ultimate's ready.
Clearing the area. I understand.
Mecha activated.
Group up here.
Show them.
Careful with the Hanzo.
Rocket barrage incoming. Engaged.
Think I brought an umbrella.
Easy.
Nerf this.
I could use something.
All systems checked out.
Best thing you can do is just heal her, have her stay on point, if it's possible.
Drop the beat.
Creating a barrier. They're all over me.
Back way up, back way up.
Lost.
That's okay. You did good. Just gotta work on that positioning. And always, like, when you're focused on, like, healing a group of people, that's when you should be focusing on looking around. Just do a quick 180 turn, ascertain all the information that's happening around you.
Right.
Because that's when flankers are going to try to pick you off in the back line. You know, you have your team in the foreground going in through like a choke point, as an example. Maybe not so much on this map, but like on King's Row or Eichenwald, there's the choke point. You could have a Pharah that flies over the house on Eichenwald and just like kills you, picks you off. Or you can have like a Genji on King's Row or something. You know, just kind of as examples.
Round 3. Capture the objective.
It's also really hard, like this guy here is saying, it's really hard to solo heal.
Right.
Especially if they have a healer, a second
Your
healer.
support has arrived.
Just means that your DPS have to do more damage, and it can just
Connection
be hard.
ongoing. Mercy in the right chest.
Don't play in, just kind of heal from the background, try to get some good positioning, and it's always good to tell your team where you're healing from. Your positioning is really important because it's going to keep you alive, which keeps them alive. Don't be demanding, be like, hey, I'm only going to heal back here. You know, you have to position yourself accordingly to the team, but just tell them, hey, I'm healing on point right in the back. Just look for me. So they'll know where you are. They're the ones that are more mobile than you are.
That one's for my fans.
Alright.
Healing stream
Need
engaged.
healing. Thank you kindly.
Let me get you patched up.
They just gotta pick. If they're smart, they're gonna try to capitalize on this.
Valhalla.
Okay.
That was bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're gonna push for a pick. You can provoke them into nuking your whole team. And then you'd be able to get the huge res. That's okay, you're 30% back in. So prioritize your heals. Yeah, he can die. She cannot die in her suit. So it's okay if she's out of her suit.
That was in my face.
That was what?
In my face.
Yeah, it sucks.
Form up.
Game on.
Your support.
You guys are doing good. You have 67%. They're gonna take it and they're gonna hold pretty strong. That's just like how it is, I guess. We'll see.
Mecha activated.
I didn't get
Healing stream
anyone.
engaged.
He looks like he's gonna dive right in, and he is feeding right now. Nice. Just hold res. Hold it for a second. Now go for the double res.
Till Valhalla.
Heal her. Heal her because she has to get in her cart. Did I say she has to get in her cart? I meant mech.
My aim is true.
Bewundere, join me.
See, they're struggling in, which makes it hard for you.
Now show them.
Where does it hurt? I'm being attacked.
So what you guys need is an alleyway in. You need to get like one pick.
Heil
If you can get one pick, you'll be able to get in because it'll put you at a 65 advantage.
Help me.
Behind you.
Goodness, group up here.
Try to stay with the Pharah. She'll be your person who can get you that pick. If she moves in with the team, she'll be able to kind of flank around. That's how you can try to wedge your way into a pick.
Thanks for the assist.
Don't make yourself a target as well, though.
Get back.
Cease your resistance.
They're all over me. I'm here.
Nice. I would res the Pharah. That's one target I would do. I would hide if I was you. Alright, go in for the big res. You have 3 targets.
Till Valhalla.
Nice. Go to the Pharah. Damages the Pharah. This is where you guys get your picks.
Where does it hurt?
Look for her. Look around.
Support has arrived.
And because you had good positioning there, you didn't die with that.
Powered up. I've got you. Get back.
Don't just hover. Careful. That makes you a prone target.
Damage boost
Like, position
engaged.
yourself behind a column a little bit, but also make sure that no one's around you when you're hiding. Okay, go to Sharon. Oh no. Feels bad. It happened to me too.
We won somehow.
Yeah, it was a C9.
Play of the game.
Nice job. Congrats.
Dang.
Till Valhalla.
友人の剣をくれ
Freeze! Don't move!
Alright, so I'm gonna head and queue up. And then go ahead and
Alright.
spectate me.
Traveling to Route 66.
Alright, you can spectate. Oh, this is a game in progress. This is not gonna be good.
I'll be watching
And
over you.
yeah, it's gonna be bad. Everyone's like dying and feeding in there. We'll see.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Let me get you patched up.
I'm healing at her alley.
My sight.
Mercy im Bereitschaftsdienst.
Gonna have to give like the key presses.
Hello.
Let's group up, guys. I think they have player.
Damage
Let's
increased.
try to take high ground.
Just what I needed. Yonda.
Watching the
Damage
left right
boost
now. In
engaged.
case someone comes out, I'm being the eyes of the team.
You needed a doctor?
Let the dragon consume you!
They're unstoppable. Damage amplified.
They only have a Lucio, so it shouldn't be too bad.
A clean bill of health.
Merci.
Don't go out. You're gonna feed if you go out.
Let me get you patched up.
I told you, man.
My power grows stronger.
Excuse me.
Mercy and the Reitschaftsdienst.
Mercy's beam counters Winston's electricity.
Sniper, be careful.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I have res.
Let's get you back out there.
I'm dead here.
Let me get you patched up.
Should have died there. Let's group up, guys. Let's group up the center. I have res ready. We just EMP'd. Move in. Capitalize on this.
Heroes never die.
Nice double res. Link stuck. Feels bad. I got stuck in the damn call there.
Feels bad, man.
As soon as she EMP'd, I saw like they had two ults up there. The enemy team.
Meteor strike.
Oh, I'm dead here too. Feels bad, man. All the fucking ults as soon as you go out the door. I want a fresh game where it's not just like game over as soon as you join in.
Yeah.
It's over.
Valkyrie online. Damage
I
boost.
don't think there's any saving this. 5 minutes left.
Defeat.
Jeez, man, that queue time though. Wow. Estimate time 20 seconds. Elapsed time 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Hey, what's up, guys? We'll see what we get. I'm gonna have to heal. So right now we have Widow, and you'll see in just a second. We have a Pharah, but we have no tanks.
I'll be watching over you.
Watch this guy like say it's quick play.
Order will be restored.
So, I'm gonna have to really babysit the Widow to make any use out of her.
Enough waiting around. Maintaining connection.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Must violence
This is gonna be
always
like
the
really
solution?
hard. We'll see. Who's in chat? Seagrass and this other guy.
Consider only victory. Make defeat an impossibility in your mind.
I'm taking care of you.
Let's see if she does.
4, 3,
Damage amplified.
1.
Gotta watch the
Attack
Junkrat start
commence.
here. Yep,
Capture
Junkrat.
objective A.
At least
Where
their
does it
Junkrat
go?
doesn't seem that good.
Enemy contact.
They have a Roadhog.
Clearing
Turret detected.
Mercy im Bereitschaftsdienst. Not good. I've got
I
you.
got out of there.
Enemy turret ahead.
I'm trying to reposition myself since most people are dead. He's out of position. I'll try to help him though.
Where does it hurt? Ich kümmere mich dich. You should be at peak.
We don't have any
performance
tanks to push through. So it's just really hard right now. Let's see what we can do. We gotta pick on the turret.
levels. Damage increased. There. I could use some assistance. Move back. Let's
Can't
get
get
you
up
back
there
out
since
there.
she's like secluded herself.
Hello.
Healing stream engaged. Still with you.
Just bait it. Don't go in. It's not worth dying for.
You needed a doctor?
Hey there.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the assist.
Don't move.
Where does it hurt?
I'm gonna try to avoid the single res, especially with a comp that doesn't really allow for single reses.
Powered up.
Alright, get ready to push, guys. We're getting on point, which is going to divert them to the point.
Online. Welcome.
Damage
He's gonna
amplified.
suck you. No, you're leaving me, bro.
Ich bin da. You needed a doctor?
You guys should be pushing in if you can.
Turret detected. Not so fast. Enemy turret down.
You should be at enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves. Behind you.
She's like going above the roof, and there's like not a lot I
Enemy
can do with
turret
that.
destroyed.
But we have like, they have 3 tanks right now, but they only have a Zenyatta. So, as soon as he ults, like, they're just gonna get all their life back.
Experience tranquility.
There it is. No, that's ours.
Cease your resistance.
Let's get you back out there.
We can't really push. We can't push without a tank. This is not gonna happen.
No one can hide from the hunters.
I will.
Starting over from the beginning.
Widow's on top of him.
Amplified. Where does it hurt? There. Protect the shield. Powered up. I'm here. My shield generator is Let me get the shield.
60 seconds
Destroyed.
Not budging.
You have a Winston behind you.
Yeah, hold on. Try to get this double res.
Heroes never die. Let's get you back out there. Damage boost engaged.
Nice.
Rocket barrage. I'm
He's gonna die here. Maybe not.
Pass into the iris.
They have a tank down and he just
30
ulted.
seconds
So
remaining.
we should have this point now.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves. Pick up the pace. We can do this.
Hello there.
Damage increased. Healing stream engaged.
10 seconds remaining.
now or we lose.
We're hopping on point. If you guys are gonna do this, we have to do it now.
Get you back out there.
Turret destroyed.
Tranquility.
I don't have res.
Damage destroyed.
Enemy turret here.
Let me get you patched up.
I mean, we had no tank. Can't do it. We don't have tank busters. Makes it difficult.
Play of the game. Double kill.
Helden.
Alright, I'm gonna queue one more time. And then I'll start spectating you again.
Alright, give me 1 sec.
Yeah, it's fine. It takes me a minute to get in anyways.
Okay.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'll be watching over you. Damage boost engaged. I'm not used to state-of-the-art facilities these days.
Let's keep the skies clear together.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm in no rush.
I never thought I'd see this. Yeah, let's pick it up.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
They have a scatter arrow.
Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
the payload.
Enemy contact.
Did someone call a doctor? Stay here.
Symmetra's dead.
Healing stream engaged.
I need healing.
You're welcome.
Are you watching right now?
Step this.
Ich kümmere mich um dich. You're welcome.
They're
back,
above
sorry.
point. They're above point. They walk back.
You should be at peak performance levels. You've got this.
Res is 91.
Anna checking in.
Fair, let's go, dude. Come on, man.
I'm here.
Keep the payload in motion.
You needed a doctor?
I'm gonna
Heroes
tempo
never
res that
die.
guy so we can keep the tank on point. And then I'll be able to heal him.
Damage amplified. I'm taking care of you.
Genji to the left of cart, or right of it. I'm gonna help our healers right now.
Your support has arrived. Let's get you back out there. Helden sterben nicht.
I'm trying to maintain my positioning while we play. Oh, they just ulted and everyone's dead, so I'm back now.
Aktiviert. Behind you. Me.
Nice, I lived through that. They're gonna die maybe. I'm gonna try to help her.
Let's get you back out there.
Get the payload moving. We can do this.
I have spotted the enemy.
I'm taking care of you.
Res is 75.
Where does it hurt?
It's happening.
See, I was scared that was gonna happen to me if I went with him.
Schaden verstärkt.
I can't hold forever.
They're on the balcony, up there.
Come out and face.
I'm here.
Watch the payload stopped.
Healing stream engaged.
Heal up.
They're above us, top left, in the building thing up there.
Let me get you patched up. I'm under. I've got you.
I've got you in my
I'm gonna die here. Yeah, he was fucking all over me.
Has reached the checkpoint.
back at you.
Pharah allows for mobility, more mobility for Mercy, but Pharah's not always optimal. So, but we got the point, so that's good.
Let's get you back out there.
Enemy contact.
Damage amplified.
I'm getting some good positioning right here. Angle myself and I
I'm taking care
can keep
of you.
healing. I believe I can go right here as well. Damage boost them so they can keep pushing forward. I'm at a spot that makes it really hard for them to get to me. Oh, I just fell.
Damage increase.
The payload is approaching.
Behind us, Genji's behind us, Genji behind us. There.
Helden sterben nicht.
It doesn't matter that they res, they're just gonna topple now. Maybe.
Damage boost engaged. Where does it hurt?
That was a really good Reinhardt ult.
Yeah, it was.
Keep the payload in motion.
Nice! See where I position myself there? I made it really fucking hard to get to me since they were such a higher pressure. Now, if I were just sitting around on the point trying to like dance around on it and heal, I probably would have died, or I could have died. And before I got up there, I called out that there was a Genji behind us because I turned around when I was healing. It's like everyone was focused ahead of us, and I did like a quick 180 sweep and scanned the map around me.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
So this part is hard, sort of, because everyone needs to know when to fall back, and as like a Mercy player, you have to be the one who like feels when to do it. Like you can see there's people behind, you can see people are falling ahead of you that are dying. When they get a pick, that's when they get aggressive, and that's when you know you need to fall back. Don't all just keep staying up on top of that area where the cart's going to go under the hill or under the bridge area. So you need to know when to fall back so you can keep putting pressure on them from pushing the cart up the hill. If they kill your whole team on top up there, that's when they can just keep pushing the cart up the hill. Something to be really aware of is the further the cart goes, the less of an advantage they have, because you're fighting right at their spawn at the beginning, but the further it goes up, obviously the longer it is for them to get back to the cart. So being able to know when to pull back is really important, because it's just going to give you guys the advantage if someone dies, instead of them just completely going up the hill and then just taking a whole point.
Let's get you back out there.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet. Probably just a moment, though.
Barrier activated.
They should also be holding like right in this area. It's really hard, honestly, to like hold where they're trying to hold. Where you want to be pressuring is like right here, so you could jump right onto it.
Moving behind my barrier. 5, 4.
I'm taking
Right down there. So your people are going to be right here, and some will jump down, and then you can, like I did before, you can divert attention. Right now I'm just going to damage boost in you here, the Widow. They're pushing up top left.
Engaged. You should be at peak performance levels.
We got to keep our tank up. We need to pull back, guys. Pull back, pull back. I'm trying to help them, but I'm gonna try to get some good positioning right here.
I'm taking care of you.
Oh my god, a little bit. Whenever I'm up here, I become like a target. Whether how big a target I am, I become a target. So I always gotta keep. You just don't want to stay in one place for a long time. So always be checking around you so you can get away.
Ich bin da.
Now he might be chasing because he got a few shots on me. Yeah, he's up here. Genji's up top, guys. Up top. Top right.
You needed a doctor?
He's tagged on the bridge.
Damage boost engaged. Healing stream engaged.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Heroes never die.
Let's go in. Push in so I can heal them.
I'm taking care.
He's overextended a little bit. We're starting to fall.
No one can hide.
I can redo my positioning up here, and that'll allow us to stay alive. Let's group up, guys, on the cart. Then we can move forward. If we're all split out, they're just going to pick you up one at a time.
Ich kümmere mich dich.
Top of the area up there. Top of the health room.
Help me.
Get ready for a shock.
I'm gonna hide for this. Genji's on top.
Healing stream engaged. Your support has arrived.
Up top left. Up here. Oh, we killed him. Okay. So they have a Pharah, and we have 2 hit scan up here. So I'm trying to stay with the hit scan, and they can focus her. So that's covering 2 people right now at the same time.
I'm taking care of you.
I'm gonna try to get this guy here.
Healing stream engaged. I've got you. I could use some assistance.
You must like me.
Don't let up on them.
No one can hide from my
I'm coming to
sight.
server room to heal. I'm healing in server room.
Step right up.
Damage amplified. Let me get you patched up.
Got you, Hog. I have res for this when they push.
Preparing to engage. 60 seconds remaining.
I'm here.
So I see there's a lot in this room here. I'm gonna try to help them.
We make a great team.
Just like that. Make sure that he can make his push worthwhile. I'm healing back on cart, guys. Behind cart.
Team up for special attack.
Nice pick.
Lethality level 30 seconds
Damage
remaining.
is engaged. Pull together. We can do this.
Behind cart. I'm gonna let her die. They can start capitalizing. They're gonna start pushing here.
I'm taking care of
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, I need to get out of here and heal this guy up. I don't want this guy to die because he's my escape route that I mentioned earlier.
you. You should be at peak performance levels.
Healing behind cart. Yeah, bottom right, bottom left.
Step right up.
Never. Let's get you back out there.
Routing navigation. Cease your resistance.
Nice. And I had res for that. We needed to push. That was not bad. I didn't die that time.
Play of the game.
Okay, alright, so I'm gonna watch you now. Go ahead and queue up. So, a lot of what I was doing, I was trying to show you. Well, that's what I was talking about, like being able to just like turn around, like when we were on attack there and there's a Genji. I made sure to turn around so he wasn't going to pick me off, which is kind of the caboose of the whole team. It's keeping everyone up and going forward. So I turned around, called him out, and then I flew up and then repositioned myself so I was out of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, I'm watching you.
Ooh, it's an in-progress game.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it'll be like mine. Usually means someone was like thinking the team wasn't gonna win, and then you join that slot.
Now, where were we?
You're ready to
Looks
do
like
some
it's almost
damage.
over there, so
No
it's
one
okay.
can hide from my sight.
I require medical attention. Let's get you back out there. You should be at peak performance levels.
Strike at the heart.
Diva reporting in.
Man, dude, you have like a really bad team. You have double snipers and a tracer. It's just not gonna work out in your favor, so I'm not gonna even like critique this match or anything. I'll just wait.
You are advised.
A speedy group up.
The payload is approaching its destination.
It feels bad. That was a snowball effect that was already in roll, and you just like jumped in to that match.
Stop the payload. Did someone call a doctor?
Summoning emergency services.
Looks like we held them a little bit.
Well, we'll see after this res. They need to kill the Mercy in the back. Heal the main. She's about to get killed. Don't fly into her. Just, you know, use the range of the beam. There you go. Nice. Beautiful. Nice.
You're ready to do some damage.
Don't res.
You've got this.
No one can hide.
Damage
from
boosted.
my sight.
Nice.
Let's get you back out there.
My ultimate is charging.
Affirmative. Ich kümmere mich dich.
Sniper, look out!
Group up. Powered up.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Don't stop now.
Try to position yourself so it puts it in a really awkward place for the enemy team, but you're right where the team is. It's hard to get there, but there's a left shelf up there, top left, where the team is.
Damage boost engaged. Form up.
You guys see that shelf up there I was talking about?
I recommend moving behind my barrier.
Your support has arrived.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, it's hard to get up there. It's okay.
Let me get you patched up.
It means like if you can't get up there, they can't get up there. They have to like focus you, look up to you, and they're not looking at the team that's right in front of them. So it's kind of an awkward, you have an advantage kind of location.
You should be at peak performance levels.
I recommend moving behind my barrier. Cease your resistance. Group up with me.
You needed a doctor?
Please move behind the barrier.
She like solo ulted and there's no one up there to capitalize. It sucks. Feels bad.
Sniper, look out!
Good heals though, you're doing good. You can go for that res if you want, but it's a little dangerous.
Valhalla. Damage amplified. You've got this.
That Reaper's gonna ult. You can tell he's trying to fix for a flank. See, if you were like, if your team was communicating like it was like a comp, you would call that out, and then you would have shut that flank down.
I called it out, but I don't know if anybody's in here with me.
Okay, yeah.
Team up for special
Let's
attack.
get you back out there. Damn.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. 30 seconds remaining.
Helden sterben
Everyone
nicht.
stick together! Look!
It was a double res, but they res the tank and the healer.
And that's how the West was won.
I need healing.
He's out of position right now,
I require
so he's gonna
medical
die.
attention.
So they have to like, on like a normal team that's like any good, they will position themselves so that they can also have easy access to like the healer.
Someone call the Undertaker.
Stop the payload. I am ready to revive you.
可以打死他们。
Till Valhalla. Die Wunder. Stop the payload.
瞧瞧这个。
Your support has arrived.
Freeze! Don't move.
Careful, try to put yourself really far away, but within range. You're a target.
Oh.
With like 1 or 2 people, they're gonna also see you healing, and they're like, hey, there's the healer. So if you can put yourself at the max beam length,
I'm not.
My ultimate
Cease
is
your
charging.
resistance.
May's just gonna go Ice Cube. Yeah, that's good. I'll let you have cover.
Where does it left?
Good, good, good.
My ultimate is charging.
Focus heal him. Just focus heal him, because he has to be able to get it off. Nice beam link. That's what I was talking about right there, where you can take cover and easily bail out.
Play of the game.
Wow, so you like joined that match and you were able to turn the whole match around for him. This DPS watch for you. They probably had someone who was getting angry that they didn't have a healer, and you like filled that role, and that's why you guys won. Alright, let's do one more and then we'll conclude the whole thing, and you'll be able to like watch the stream and go over it if you feel like.
Alright.
Here, I'm backing out.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself. Hey. Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
The destruction caused by the Omnic it reminds me of home.
This is a good team comp. This is actually a really solid team comp. You have 2 healers, you have 2 tanks, and then you have 2 DPS. That's pretty good.
Procedures we could look into to repair.
So you should be able to perform well with this.
You're very kind. But I'm comfortable with who I am now. It's a good reminder.
Hey.
Hello there.
A most impressive display.
Ha! Thank you. Sometimes I'm not sure why I even bother.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Damage increase.
Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
I'm here. Let's get you back out there. Here I am.
Yeah, you have a good spot here.
I could use some assistance.
Having good positioning is like key, which is what you have, so that's good.
I'm taking
They have a
care.
bastion, if you saw back on the point over there. There's a, yeah.
My healing spell is upon you.
Enemy sighted.
Get ready for a shot.
Casting a healing spell.
That won't hit you. It shouldn't.
Cover me. My ultimate is charging. Move up with me.
Your one tank is really far away. Yeah, he's trying to get over to you guys now.
Para reporting.
Nice, you even have a Pharah now. I don't know who switched though, so we'll see. It might have been the Reaper since he just
My
died.
healing spell is upon you.
Yes, so pocket him, but also, like, you also have another healer that can main heal. That allows you to pocket, so let's see you pocket a little bit.
I'm under attack.
Nice, punish those who get out of position.
We make the, my ultimate is
Beautiful. Now you guys have a pick, you should be going in.
ready. Attack the objective.
And like, they have a bastion, that's just a quick 1-2 kill. What is your Pharah doing?
I've got you. I'm out of
Yeah, the bastion's already dead.
My healing spell is upon you. Systems at max.
That was a good take. That was good. Try to coordinate. Is this Pharah in voice with you guys?
She is.
She is or isn't?
She is.
Tell her to try to flank around on right since you have two healers. Go all the way around right, and then you can get behind them. It'd be like 2 teams. You, 1 team in the back. Well, that's left, but this works, I guess. You don't want her in the foreground. She's not a good Pharah.
Right beside you. Be right back.
She's a really not a good Pharah. She's like all up in her own. She's not listening. Did you tell her on the right?
Yeah, I told her on the right.
Yeah, she's just not good.
I'm under attack.
Get ready for a shot.
You're gonna die by this. He's gonna come. Well,
My
you're good
ultimate
now.
is almost ready. Barrage ready.
I require medical attention.
So it ran out of time.
I have empowered you.
Correct.
You can get this double res.
Mercy im Bereitschaftsdienst. My
Nice.
servants never die.
Alright, go with the tell the Pharah to go on right.
I need healing.
Help me. Fire it
Oh my god, he does not listen.
No, he doesn't.
Take the point. Don't worry, I got it.
I had to say that.
Group up here.
You guys should just regroup. It's not gonna happen.
Tango group
Now
up.
it's just you and her.
I am ready.
Healing spell.
Excuse me. Dropping.
Thanks for the assist.
Careful just hovering. Remember you're in a sight line in that window up there.
I'm taking care of you.
Do you ever cancel your guardian
I'm
angels?
here.
Okay. Try to go with her. She's one of your DPS.
Did someone call for a drink?
Heal up.
Rocket barrage incoming.
There we go. Nice.
I am unstoppable.
That's 70% if you keep her damage boosted and alive. If she can actually kill it.
Ich bin da.
It feels bad, man. I'm so sorry. What you need to do is you need to go on like Reddit, like you found my post, and you need to make a post looking for a good fair. I actually have a good fair you can play with that's at your rank.
Coming through.
But you have 4 minutes, so
Back in the fight.
one thing that you could do right now is assess, like, it's not working, right?
Damage
Assess like what's not working with the team comp so that you guys can go in. Obviously the Pharah's not working because she's not good at Pharah.
Yeah, she switched back to Reaper.
Okay.
Did someone call for
That's gonna put you at a survival disadvantage because you have a
Ready for a shock.
you're able to like escape and stuff like that. All right, their tires down.
Let's
That's
get you
good.
back out there. Attack the objective.
There's like Reaper's on point, you just gotta pick.
Nice. Yeah, he's dead though, so it's kind of a double pick
Did
trade
someone
off
call
now.
for a bitch? I have empowered you. I'm being attacked.
He's gonna die. Get the double res and
My
fly back.
servants never
Nice,
die.
you got it.
I'm under attack. Apagando las luces. I must go. I need
Get
you.
ready for a shock.
I require medical attention. Did someone call for a bitch? Cover me. I have your back. I'm with you. This will help. Where does it hurt? Affirmative. My ultimate is charging.
Yeah, Roadhog just doesn't work anymore.
Thanks.
Get ready
Yeah.
for a shock.
My healing spell is upon you. My ultimate is ready. Damage amplified.
Ooh, careful right there.
I'm taking care of you. My servants
double.
never die. Damage increased. Did someone call for a witch?
Make sure you're looking up and stuff. Yeah, not just through the walls
I
for the
require medical
damaged
attention.
people.
Heilstrahl aktiviert.
I would stay back. He can heal himself. Try to get your team so they can move forward.
Affirmative. My healing
Alright.
spell is upon you.
He is out of position, but it's
Right
okay
beside
since
him.
he's a tank and can self-heal.
Heal up. My damage spell
She's on the
is
left, I
upon
think.
you.
That's where the health kit is.
My ultimate is charging. Apagando las luces. Helden sterben nicht.
So they just blew 3 ults. It was the Bastion, the Genji, and the Mercy. So you'll have res advantage. You guys could take advantage of this. So this is what you would be communicating in like a comp game. You would have an idea of the ults status and when, like what percent you think their ults are. And you can always tell when someone's kind of flanking around. That's why you should be looking around as well. And you could like call someone else about to flank, like that Reaper earlier in the last match. Well, he's gonna die. He's feeding.
Junkrat Prime is ready.
I require medical attention.
Walk it off.
Call the Genji. Call that. Yeah, he's behind. Call him out. Oh, you just did, didn't you?
Attack the objective. I'm taking care of you.
Attack! Attack!
Nice. You guys have wedged yourself in. Make sure you're main healing in there.
Administered.
Your diva goes down. You guys whole fall.
Where does it hurt?
All right. Now's when you're gonna start hiding for a res. This is your big res.
We're out of time. Attack!
Reaper's gonna ult. Here comes your Reaper. He might ult. Right. Yeah, hide. They don't know you're here. Don't go for the double. Go for... Now go. Now you can go. And then...
My servants never die.
You guys should have this now.
Your support has arrived.
You need to get off point. Because you're going to be a target again. You want the diva to be, and then the rest of your team pulls back in. You can put yourself in an awkward position up top right if you could do that on that ledge up there.
Let's get you back out there. Gently your damage.
Nice. Now hover over to that ledge. No, don't fly in. Just hover right there and then kind of heal up there. Don't jump down. Now you're in a good spot. But you jumped off. It's okay. You guys might have it. See, like if they res and stuff like that, you're on the point. It just makes it harder for you. You just want to be out of the battle to heal and get that nice. There's a double res though, so that sucks.
Yeah, I saw the 3. Yeah.
So your main problem right now is your positioning. You're pretty good with not having tunnel vision, which a lot of Mercies have problems with, but you should have been sitting up there. Not necessarily dancing on that little pad, but you should have just been like kind of hovering there and then watching your surroundings so that no one comes up behind you. No like grenades or anything like that from Junkrat bombs, you know. No spam up there. Like you could have been hiding there and had a constant heal beam on them, and they would have been taking the fire, not you.
Right.
But you ended up falling off it because you were jumping around up there, and you know it's all about the positioning, being able to vibe the battle, try to find a good position, and just hold there. That's what I did in my match on Nubani or whatever map that was, I forget. And at the very end, we were pushing the cart down the line, and I hopped up there. And then it was really hard for them to get to me. And that was a spot right there where you could have hopped up there. And you could have been healing. And you potentially could have won. Being uncontested in a really awkward spot allows you to build ult. Then you can fly in and then reposition yourself again.
Right.
So, overall you're good, but I think you have room to grow. I think if you work on those things and you go into like, look at this video again, you could watch yourself play and me. And I think you can kind of capitalize on some of these things that we went over. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. Do you feel like you learned a lot?
Yeah, I learned how to better position myself.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to just kind of like vibing the battle and understanding when to position yourself. It's just gonna like click in the back of your mind, like, okay, so I see everything that's happening in front of me. I need to make it so that it's really hard for them to take me out. So like when you're in battle, they're gonna go for you first. You don't want to put yourself in that position so that you're gonna get focus fired, right?
Right.
So, yeah, positioning is what's gonna boost you from like platinum to diamond to master to grandmaster. Just being able to position yourself. A dead mercy is a useless mercy. That is the number one thing to take out of this. Being able to position yourself keeps you alive. Alright, that is pretty much all. I hope this helped a little bit, and I will link you the stream for this.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Good luck.